Good afternoon, sir, and to our fellow classmates. Today I'll be representing my team, we, to present on our prototype called Brailleberry. So my team consists of me, Jeshina, Teh Ka Yuan, Louis Kasim, and Sit Yuk Jing. So the first part, our problem statement. During the MCO lockdown period, disabled users whom are visually impaired are frustrated and depressed when they are unable to purchase essentials and food products online without the need of depending on others and without spending an additional 4 to 5 hours per week every month when they make their individual grocery trips. Assistance provided at the grocery stores to help visually impaired users in navigating around has also been minimized due to social and physical distancing, which has led the users to a further state of disappointment. So our solution description. Our solution is to build a Braille-based tablet for disabled users whom are visually impaired, both either completely or partial blind, that require assistance in purchasing goods or products via online platforms. So among the benefits of our solution, the first one would be that users are able to purchase essentials products online with ease by using the Braille keypads on tablet. The simplified and enhanced payment process by syncing with user's bank card and using user's fingerprint for verification is the second benefit of our solution. The third benefit will be that our disabled users will be able to purchase the tablet, which is especially made for them at a very affordable price. The fourth benefit, there is a specially designated button that activates a built-in verified app. This will provide 24 hours online assistance customer service to our disabled users. So now we come to our digital prototype. Our digital prototype has been generated using CAD. So let's just go through the features. I'm going to go through clockwise, starting from the top, the front camera. There's volume buttons on the side. Since there's speech output, so they need to control whether it's going to be loud or soft. There's Braille numeric with Braille symbols on the right side. Coming to the bottom, there are a few functional buttons at the bottom level. The far right being the confirm or proceed button. And then second from right, a back or return button. A multifunction home button, which also includes a fingerprint scanner for verification purposes. And then far left would be the usual order button. So this is when they just have to, just one click and they can order their usual order. They can proceed to checkout after that. So going up would be Braille alphabets, LCD screen, and the power on or off button. So besides all these features in the digital prototype that we created, we have built-in features such as screen reader. So it reads out whatever that's being displayed on the screen so that the disabled users can, they can get an idea of what is being projected to them. Braille display, so it's easy for them to create input. Built-in GPS, so this helps for delivery process. Our tablet it works on a vibration mechanism. So the way it vibrates, how it vibrates will help the user to interact with it. It will help the user to understand. So this kind of mechanism is very useful for disabled individuals. Multifunction home button. So according to the number of times it's being pressed or how fast it's being pressed, there are specific functions for it. So of course, all these features we will need to, make them understand. So we have to train them and provide assistance in the beginning. Before giving them the tablet, we will have to, let them get used to it, be there and explain to them how it works. So once they get a hang of it, they will be able to just use it at ease. It also has speech and fingerprint recognition. So these both features are specifically for verification purposes, especially when it comes to, checking out and purchasing things. So this will help instead of them, inserting their bank card details and a CVC number, this will help them in a feasible manner to verify payment methods. It's affordable since it's just specifically for one function, so they'll be able to purchase it. It's able to cope with daily wear and tear because it's durable. And lastly, it has a built-in app that's complementary to the prototype that we have built, and later on we'll go towards the end. So these are a few pictures of our digital prototype we generated using CAD. So now coming to our physical prototype. So what happened in the beginning was that we entered this preparation phase where we prepared the materials, we started making paper springs, we cut out the volume key and all the power buttons, the drafts of it. And then we start drawing 1 by 1 cubes on a blue paper of grids, make it into a grid form. We mark the boxes with braille, and then we sew braille on the paper front and back. So we use needle and a thread. It goes in and come out, and we tie a knot. So during the building phase, what we did was we drew the draft on a paper, and then we wrapped the paperboard, and then we cut holes according to the draft. So we just, refer to it. We made paper springs, both versions, different type, 2 versions. So following on, what we did was we started to insert all the features, the front camera, the screen, the keyboard, the power, volume button, the function buttons, the home button. So basically all the features that I explained to you earlier, we started to include it in the prototype. We fill in the alphabet and the numbers at the last step, the symbols, the Braille alphanumeric symbols. So now this is a prototype demo. I will play the video and go along with you, explaining. So you can see it's pretty compact. It's not too thick, it's not too big, it's just nice. It's thin, so it's mobile. It's easy for them to carry it wherever they want to carry it. The back view. Of course, we would include our label there later on once, if it goes through. A close-up look. You can see the Braille alphanumeric characters. This is a summary of the function of the buttons and the characters. So now we are coming to our Brailleberry app. After making the prototype, we decided that in order to ensure that it is going to carry out its function in a very specific manner, we decided to come up with an app that will complement the prototype. So I'm going to play a video of the app, and I'll go through with you step by step to explain. So you have a very compact menu. It's a very compact menu. It has, and then this is the usual order list you can see. This is a very, sorry. I'm just going to replay this slide again, okay? So you can see the menu is very compact. It has 1 to 5 numbered. So the users can just, insert the number easily for them to go to the menu, specific menu that they want. So the favorites order, 1A, P1, as you can see earlier, it's easy for them to just, click it, type it out. So it straight away goes to the menu. This is a usual order list. Of course, we will have to add more later on once we engage with the user personally. So you have essentials, you have food, you have drinks. So as you can see, the P1 checkout usual order. So when the user reaches this part, the user has to scan his or her fingerprint 3 times according to the voice instructions in order to proceed and to verify the payment process. So this is a very it's a very specific and feasible manner for a disabled individual to make payment, because basically they are at home. Most of the time they are at home, so it is a bit feasible for them to go through verification purposes through fingerprint scanning, because most of us are already doing it with our phones anyway. So to include this in a prototype for them to make online shopping, to buy things online, is we feel like it's quite feasible. Moving on. So they can even add orders, according to the food, essentials, or whatever they want, drinks. They can search for it through their voice speech recognition. And then they can add the orders. So you can see they have not just food, you have other things as well, whichever they might need. So it's specific. Every menu has its own checkout add order. So it's more easier for them to keep track. This one is to call for assistance just in case, they need to get in touch with someone there and there. speed dial, they can contact any additional, contact support, delivery contact, and even their security guard post to let people in to deliver the goods and products. And lastly would be settings. Okay, so the video has ended. Um, what will happen is that once we include this built-in app in the prototype, we will have to engage with the user personally, understand their needs. So then we will custom make the app based on their needs and what they want. So what kind of orders they make, what kind of products they need. So we would cater to their needs. And this will ensure that they have a personalized assistance, we cater to their needs. Um, to conclude our presentation, in conclusion, why we decided to do a prototype, which is, targeting for disabled individuals to make purchases online. It sounds pretty complex, yes, we won't deny. But the thing is that we started to question, how things are for them. Technology is moving forward every day, it's just moving and advancing very, very fast rate for us. But what about those people who don't have the luxury of, you know, experiencing the move of technology in an advanced manner? They don't have that luxury. They don't know how it is like. So as individuals, we have the blessings, we have the capability of helping them. So we came up with this because we really empathize. When we found out and we interviewed this disabled individuals, visually disabled individuals, they go through struggles from the minute they're waking up until the time they sleep. It's difficult. Everything is difficult for them. So if we can even help them in a small part, even though as small as this, it would mean something to them. So to conclude, that is our presentation, and we hope to enhance the quality of their life. And that's all from us. Thank you very much.